and go play World of Warcraft and meet some crazy bitches on there. Because there's a lot of people on World of Warcraft that want to socialize because everybody on World of Warcraft is a lonely motherfucker. I'm opening my drink now. It's not alcoholic, don't worry. I want you to go play World of Warcraft, make some goddamn weird ass motherfucking friends. And I want you to tell me how it's been after a month. How many friends you made? How many hearts have you broken? How many relationships have formed and blown up because of your adventures in the World of Warcraft? There's some crazy shit that goes down in World of Warcraft. I have seen some weird shit. I've watched a couple goddamn have fornication relations in World of Warcraft. Why? I don't know. I was on a role-playing server. It was a weird fucking time in my life. It was neat. It was fucking cool. I got the nut. It's all good. Don't worry about it. But still, there's some weird fucking shit that goes down there. Homie, you're poor. You can't pay. Pizer. You wanna be poor if you keep giving me bits. So stop giving me bits, man. Shit. God damn. Alright. But yeah, that's my suggestion at least. It's not a good one, but it's what I can give you. From a dork to a dork. I've been kind of needing to go back to the bank for a bit of a minute here, so I mean, might as well just head over. I can't afford WoW. Pies, you keep giving me bits! Of course you can't afford WoW! Shit! God, he just gave me another fucking health. Dog, you are literally, you're making your own problem worse by doing this. Stop this shit, man. God damn. Over to the bank now. I mean, I'm sure she can handle herself. She's Catwoman probably, I don't know. Sure. Why the hell not? Let's do it, buddy. You, me, the bank. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun time. Angel, you played those games when you were 18? What the fuck, girl? I mean, I don't blame you. I understand. It's apparently a common thing. BL. JK, I bought more bits. Take them. God damn it, you fucking lied to me. But also, when I asked if you heard of guys being crazy with girls, I was saying that guy bitches be way crazier. Maybe. That depends on how aggressive they are with their crazy. Because some people, yeah, they get fucking aggressive and crazy. But so do some crazy bitches too, man. Crazy bitches all around. Pretty much people in general are crazy. That's why you never want to stick your dick or your vagina around or on or in crazy. If you can avoid going in down the crazy, get the fuck out of there. Find somebody who has some kind of stable level of their mentality. And then you can do the thing. Do the do. Get on in. Or around. Whatever. There's a lot of emotionally unbalanced people on the internet. I mean, I just got here, but I gotta go back now. That's fine. I'm gonna go break into a bank for the third goddamn time. This time, I'm gonna actually clean out. If you got a crazy boyfriend, you're dead. No, if you got an insane boyfriend, you're dead. If you got a crazy boyfriend, you got a guy who's gonna be like, you know, driving by, looking at you when you're going down to the mall with your new boyfriend. You're gonna be a crazy motherfucker. He's gonna leave you goddamn dead birds on your doorstep. That's fucking crazy. An insane motherfucker, he kill you. You dead. You don't want to get on either of those. So, avoid that kind of shit. Pretty much, don't try to find people at an insane asylum. Try to find people that have a little bit more of a level head. Maybe at the library. Maybe the comic book store. That'd be fun. Maybe even at a baseball game. Yeah, you can find some people there. I'm gonna clean house. I'm gonna tap all of the goddamn things.
Alex, did Janus actually have a plan for this robbery? Or does he expect me to shoot my way to the vault?
He had someone slip a package into the bank manager's car.
Someone?
It's parked in...
Yeah, me too. Alright, so. What? I got a crazy bitch story? Nah. I have plenty of stories that I've been told from other individuals. The only amount of crazy bitch I had was, a lot of fibbing. I had one that, she actively sought out, the excuse of, man, I'm drunk. Sorry, I took that dip. I'm like, that kind of shit, but nothing really like too crazy. Raven King. Like, I really hate losing people care about, and I do anyway, and usually they blame me for not being able to stay with me. She would always love me, and she was really depressed, and so was I, and she'd be like, oh well, get through our issues together and stuff, so we didn't like die before then, so we had something to look forward to. She told me I treated her terribly, and I believe it. You know, it sounds like you were emotionally abused right there, my man. I don't think you even realized it. That's called manipulation, dog. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes they say sweet words and they try to like string you onto things, but I don't know, man. A lot of games are played, and I played a lot of games, and that's the bad kind of game, man. That's like playing early access. You don't want to play that. That's no good. There's a point when I'm scared my friends will hate me too. Yeah, man, you got fucking manipulated now, man. That's bad. Shit, dog. You need some good compadres. Dude, you know what? You know what? What are you in college, you said? Don't they have clubs in college? Like actual clubs and shit where people like not like, you know, I'm gonna go get drunk and shit clubs, but like, you know, a club for like an activity, like some kind of hobby or something like that, like a science club, shit like that. Fucking go hit up a club. Oh shit, Snake and Russ are here too now. What up, guys? Shit. Yeah, dude, hit up a club. I'm sure there's a club out there in college for you. Just go seek one out, man. Talk to your camp counselor, whatever the fuck it's called. See what they got to say about that kind of stuff. BL also says, stop making me poor, you fuck bag. Bye. Also, why is Cheyenne sticking her vagina in you if you crazy, fam? I know you crazy off mic. I'm crazy off mic. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I think it's Stockholm Syndrome at this point. I don't fucking know, man. Shit. Let's go the way it went before. If I can even remember how I pulled that off.
Moving to next waypoint.
I might need to go through the sewer, though. Nah, fuck that shit. Let's go this new route. I mean, it's the same garage. I just gotta be not seen while doing it. So let's not get seen doing this. Alright. Excusez-moi. You guys didn't find shit. Y'all have a nice time looking around for nothing. Hey, you don't see my head right here? I'm pretty visible. I mean, it's light, it's not even dark. Yo, dog. Do you have any advice for me? I've been dating a girl for 8 months now, and I'm happier than ever. She is the light of my life. Recently, I've been wanting to tell my mother about this. Wait, your mother? You've been dating 8 months and you haven't even told your mama about this? But I have no idea how she would react to me coming out as a lesbian. Oh. Me and my girlfriend are both 25, so we're adults, and in theory, who I date is none of her business, but I'm just so happy and would like to share this happiness with her help. Hell yeah, dog, you fucking 25? Abso-fucking-lutely, who goddamn cares at that point? If your mama really gives a goddamn, you're an adult, you are of the age where you can make your own decisions like that, hell yeah, go for it. Fucking hit her up, man. Bonding time with mama, be like, mama, listen, I like pussy. I'm sorry, mama, if that offends you or anything, but it's okay. If you really want a grandkid, there's adoption. That's pretty dope still. I mean, that's cool, right? You cool with that, mama? You want to go have a Budweiser? Let's go. And then, bam, you just bonded with your mama. Yo, dog, you came to the wrong corner. Sorry, man. What? 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 How? I mean, I guess... Okay. You know what? The women cry they don't need to adopt. Well, true. They don't need to adopt. They could have, I forget what it's called. Artificial insemination? That's a thing. There is, I don't remember what it's called. But whereas they have a guy friend do the deed on him. Just for the pregnancy part. Where it's kind of weird, I guess. I know that's a thing. Some people do it. But, I don't know. There's options. It's a weird thing. I don't really know. Oh shit, I have a crazy bitch story. 6 years ago, I dated a hot-ass girl, the girl next door, hot. But after a year, she started to go crazy and tried to play games with me. Like making up imaginary people text me off her phone and shit. And when we broke up, she went around saying I raped her and offered herself as a bounty to whoever beat me into a hospital. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, that's no good. Shit, I'm sorry, man. That's crazy. Give me your shit. Thanks, man. What does this pocket secretary say? Hey, Robert, saw you were scheduled for the shift after me. Left the maintenance room for you to enjoy the smell of sewage. Here's the code, dude. You're rubbing elbows with the elite. Yeah, dog, that sounds sick. You know what? I'm just gonna go the way it went last time. You all have a fun time looking for someone who's not there anymore. Ow. Did I actually hurt myself there? For someone who's not there anymore. I didn't. It felt good. Ow. Hypostim. Didn't need it. Biocell. Kinda needed it. Alright, these should still be open like they were last time. All the safety measures were disabled. They were never re-enabled because nobody even knew I was here the last time. I mean, unless they were re-enabled, in which case that's some bullshit. Because I definitely put in some goddamn work, and if it's not done, I'm suing. Oh shit, Raven King, I don't go to college. I can't because I will die. High school was hell, and I can't be back in education setting without feeling terrible. Still, like 3 years I spent with this chick and we made it work, and she told me that she missed me and that me being her friend for 3 years made it hard for her to drop me. Yet she literally thinks I'm toxic. Well, if she really thinks you're toxic, then why she wanna be with you and shit though? That's like unhealthy as hell. That's no bueno. Okay, so you're not in college though, so you can't do the whole clubbing thing. Alright, but the whole thing is though, you want to make buds though, right? You're trying to make some homies? Homies because you're afraid that your friends will hate you and shit? Dude, listen. Listen. What you need to do? Hang out at a comic book shop. That is one of the best places you can hang, man. Everybody's welcome in a goddamn comic book shop. Dude, find a local comic book store. Just go check it out, scope it out. If you don't feel good, check out the next one. Check out all the comic book shops in the area. I swear you will find a good one. I have never had a bad experience at a comic book shop. I'm sure you'll find some homies if you just hang out for a little bit. Taylor J, thank you very much, man. And the best thing about comic book shops is a lot of them, they have like events on the weekends. It's fucking sweet, dude. Open up. Hell yeah, look at this place. No. I know how to make friends. It's just I make the right choice going back to talking to her when she asked. Oh, that's your question. Oh, I see. If she can't explain, then probably. Wrong advice? I mean, I give a lot of wrong advice all the time. I mean, honestly, people shouldn't be asking me for advice in the first place. I'm a horrible person to be asking advice of at all. I give the worst advice possible on most occasions. So, yeah, you probably did if she doesn't actually explain herself properly there. That's what I would say. Gross! This is my kind of place. A technical drawing of an experimental projectile nanoblade augmentation including ammunition dispenser. Cry, my sister has been very depressed lately. I've told our parents and they kept saying, oh hush, she's 10, she's too young to be depressed. And I'm too young to drive. I've tried talking with her about her feelings and she keeps on ignoring me when I try. I don't know what the fuck to do, so I went to a white guy from Florida for advice. At least you're honest. Well, I mean, do something with her. Literally be like, just try to divert the whole thing. Don't even bring it up. Just be like, hey man, you want to go like mall walk? You go hang out at the mall or something? Just bond, man. Do some sibling bonding. Sibling bonding is a very important thing in a young sibling's life. Just saying. A crazy boyfriend story. I once dated a guy, tsundere as fuck. For those who know what tsundere is, that motherfucker's just look up tsundere. Fuck it. BL Tyrant, man, thank you, buddy. Tsundere as fuck, kinda avoiding me and meeting once per 2 weeks on pretty cold dates. After a few months out of the blue, he told me that he loves me. I had to chew on it, so I waited about an hour with the reply, told him I love him too. It was too late, he went home and didn't speak to me for 2 years after this. I'm married now, chat, so you can all find your bae too. Hey, did I read that wrong? A crazy boyfriend story. I once dated a guy, tsundere as fuck, kinda avoided me and meeting once per 2 weeks on pretty cold dates. A few months out of the blue, he told me he loves me. I had to chew on it, so waited. I told him I love him too. It was too late. He went back. I don't know if that's crazy. It's just a little awkward. It could have been worse. But I'm glad he found your happiness. Spencer. Interesting. Thanks. Pocket sec. Cry. How do I bang sluts without caring about feelings? Wear a paper bag in the first place. Thanks. Good luck, Russ. 2 biocells. Thanks. Can I look at pocket series therapy? Thank you. Use the following to access Vault computer. Bunch of shit. Please change password before leaving. Important. Last user forgot. Interesting. Thank you. So this place is good. It's... Wow, my question was ignored. You gave a question? What was it? I have a friend who is this like big time YouTuber, but he's like so mean to me and tells me I'm totally not cool and that I really should stop messaging him and to like stop bothering him. I don't know what to do. Should I stop talking to him? That guy sounds like a bitch. I highly suggest that you give him the cold shoulder and you try to show him what he's missing. You be like, yo bitch, you don't want to fucking hang with me, bitch, I want to hang with you. And then he'll be like, oh man, she not want to hang with me, man, I gotta go back with my tail between my legs and shit. He'll be like that probably. So you do that to him and he'll probably stop being a little bitch. You know, you gotta play games if he's gonna be sitting there playing games all day. Dragon Coda, thank you very much, man. It's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and use this sweet old password here. I met the love of my life on Vine and I'm closing the distance with him in 25 days. Wanderlust. That's a very weird place to meet somebody, but alright, I wish you luck. Good luck here. You actually want me to enter this password in? Fine, dude. What's your guide to get that puss? Well, there's the animal shelter, there is probably, there's people that have a lot of kittens all the time. Just like looking ads, like people giving away free cats all the time. There's Google images of cats if you just want images of them. That's a good one too. GBNM 45 KLP 53. Done. Holy shit, let's do it then. This is a really long one. This is gonna take forever. Shit. But then. This is what we are thinking of. Do it then. This is what we are thinking of. Cry don't promote bestiality. I'm not promoting bestiality, you crazy motherfucker. I'm releasing to the press. I have a crazy guy story. Broke it off with a guy after a few months, only to have him follow me around the next 3 years. He disappeared one day and I found out he knocked up some girl the same age as me, in the same school, sports, and has the same name as me, same spelling too, which isn't very common. Well, I mean, that's kind of weird. Hopefully they're having a healthy relationship. But so I have a problem. My best friend has a habit. It's a weird habit. She has a pet dog named Dudley who happens to be a male, right? When she was alone with him, she would I don't know if I want to keep reading this one. I might skip reading that one. I might skip that. I might skip that.
Yes, I believe it strikes the right balance between our history and our future, while not giving specifics. If you approve, I will send this to our contact at Picus and have them work on it. Shen Dion Fan, the recently named CEO of Taiyong Medical, has continued the augmentation giant's practice of buying up failing tech companies and giving them new life. Shen Dion.
I'm faking a relationship to make someone else happy, but I don't want to be in that relationship anymore, and I'm in too deep in the relationship and gone farther than I wanted to. I need your advice, please. In Earth's XP, what kind of world do you think we're living in when you don't think my response will immediately be like, cut it off already? What kind of world do you think we are living in right now where I'd be like, yeah, just keep going, just give it a, keep going. Do you really think my initial response will not be, what the fuck you doing, get out of there? Come on.
Beyond fun.
That's like being like, yo dog, what's 2 + 2? 4, okay. That's pretty much what you just asked me.
Was entrusted by the Board of Governors to assume the leader.
Okay, so it's basically, PR shit. I got social anxiety, but my schoolmates keep forcing me to go out with them. What do I do? Don't.
Endgame. Archived. I have heard from Hugh. His work on the chip is basically finished. You should be getting the schematics and details soon. Production and distribution must begin immediately. Everything must be in place before the vote. With this,
Update on hurricane wind speed of 125 miles per hour, moving north at 10 miles per hour. Damn, dog, I'm fucking dead.
we will not only control the technology, but the people enhanced with the technology. Will you be attending the Panchia
Cry, I'm a whore. How can I fix that? Why do you want to fix it?
event? I'm interested in seeing what's been done since the last time I visited. And knowing Darrow's penchant for the flamboyant, I'm sure his press conference will be spectacular.
Success.
We finally had that breakthrough we were looking for. The key was in reverse engineering the old chip. Once we received the archived Darrow Industries file,
Cry, how do I stop being a pussy and stop mental cock blocking myself? All right, Russ, man, let me get you, buddy, right here, man. Listen. Ever since I was a wee lad, I'm sure a lot of people can relate. Self-confidence issues, being like, man, I'm just not cool. I'm not cool enough like this guy over here, man. I'll never be that cool, dog. Listen, you gotta do what I did. You gotta pretend like a motherfucker. You fake it until it actually kicks in. You gotta bleed false ass self-confidence. Because if you fake it so well that you start to believe it yourself, then it's like, hey, it finally happened. And then you can be like, yeah, someone's ready for my dick. Then it's all good. So pretty much, just fake it, man. That's what I did. That's what I did.
Industries file.
Sagacious man, my offering to the Chaotic Advice show with a question: how does an adult man who had no real sexual relationship figure out if he's bi or not? All right, man, check it out. I want you to do me a favor. Open up 2 tabs on the internet, okay? 2 tabs. One of them, Google image search, type in dicks. Second one, Google image search, type in vaginas. Now I want you to stare at both of them side by side and just start touching your penis. Now whichever one makes it react a bit faster probably means that you like that one a bit more than the other one. And if any of them makes it the opposite effect, that means you don't want that one. Ruby Constrictor, thank you very much, by the way.
Files. It was actually a simple matter. Well, relatively simple. The new chip will do exactly as requested. When activated, it will inhibit augmentation function.
And Russ, you said you don't want to be a fake? My man, I don't want to be a fake either. But goddamn. So this is what these streams are like. Snake, they're not always like this, but people sometimes they feel like, hey man, I'm gonna ask this guy who has no actual credentials about life advice. It ends up terribly every time.
To normal human levels. I liken it to vehicle speed limiter. This damaging effect is not permanent.
Captain Hamburger, thank you very much. You know, I'm not hungry, but I would not complain if I had a hamburger in my fridge right now, and I could just like wake up tomorrow at around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, heat that bitch up in a paper towel, and just have a good time. Just to have that, like, just to know it's there. Masturbating is social destructive though. You start thinking that you don't need anyone because you just do it yourself. I can understand that. I can understand exactly what you mean right there. I get that. I actually understand that. But the thing is, maybe you just don't at this point in time. Some people don't need to be with anybody all the time. Maybe like, say you're not in a relationship or something. Like sometimes you might feel lonely and shit, but that's what homies are for. You hang with the homies and shit. And then you go home and crack one out. But if you genuinely Jones and be like, man, I wish I had some hands to hold and shit. Maybe then you do need somebody. Maybe then you gotta be like, hey man, yo dog, cranking one out probably isn't the best decision if I'm gonna go home and crank one out and then go to bed crying at night. So maybe at that point, yeah. Maybe you should say no to the righty and the lefty. And yes to the potential of being like, I think it's time for a change. You know?
But without extensive knowledge of augmentations, it cannot be tampered with. It is interesting to note that this chip could also be used to
You're right. Hookers, here I come. Exactly, Russ. You get it.
boost augmentation performance.
Okay. So it's just limited. That doesn't sound. Are you even editing at this point anymore? Yeah, I am, man. It's not a bag of a deal. People have such a fucking beef against augmented people. That doesn't. How do you get a dick as big as yours? Chop off about half of what you probably have, and there you go, my man. Doesn't sound so bad. Be like, yo, Doug, don't give them superpowers. Just let it be normie people. But when it just shouldn't be that big of a deal. I'm just throwing it out there.
Trace program initiated.
Just throwing it out there. It shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Access granted.
Done. Okay. Open up. What do you got? Oh, look at that. Oh, look. Oh, there's Narapazine. Praxis kit. Dude, you guys were holding out some good ass shit in here, man. This is some good ass shit. Thanks, dudes. You the best. What is your opinion on military members? What? You the homies. I'm gonna use this Praxis. I'm a diagnosed schizophrenic sociopath who is struggling with a relationship for over a year with my best friend. She's amazing, but is stressing me and depressing me with her issues for years now. I'm starting to wonder if I ever felt anything for her at all. Any advice? Man, sometimes you gotta realize, sometimes even though you like a person, maybe your two personalities just don't mesh over time. Like, for a little bit it's good, maybe for a few months it's good, but after a while, maybe it just don't work, Sometimes it just gets too much. So maybe, yeah, dog, maybe it's time to close down the barn door and move on, find a different cow. Fuck did I just say? Pretty much, man, it sometimes just straight up doesn't work chemically. Raven King, Try my guy, my buddy, my pal, we look for your advice because you are old, at least older than me. You got a full 9 years to get, like, life experience points. I mean, I guess so. Praxis kit right the fuck now. I didn't... I don't know why I said cow. I said barn door and my first farm animal was cow. I'm sorry. Shit.